Allegiance and a moment of silent prayer. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Do you remain standing for a moment of silent prayer? Larry? We apologize. Turn in. We're turning down. Okay, all right. We apologize for the interruption. Now's the time for public comments. If anyone would like to go to the microphone and give their name and address for a public comment, this is the time to do so. Are there any public comment?
Arloa Kaiser, 1421 Melvin Street. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you as well.
Hi, Board. I'm Mike Morocco. I'm the Operations Lieutenant for Ypsilanti Township. You know, sometimes we don't do a good job celebrating some of the things we did right, so I'm here to say some good things about my deputies. There's a organization from the state of Michigan called the Office of Highway Safety and Planning, and what they do is they do the planning for the roads and the safety for the roads. So what they do is they get a big pot of money, and some of it's federal grants from NHTSA, which is National Highway Safety something or other. And then it's divided up among counties for the police agencies within each county to do seatbelt enforcement and OWI, or drunk driving enforcement. So Ypsilanti Township has 55,000 residents roughly. There's about 365,000 residents in Washtenaw County. So Ypsi Township makes up about 15% of the whole county. I mean, that's rough numbers. But the Office of Highway Safety Planning provided $90,000. There was a pot of $90,000 for the county of Washtenaw for all the policing agencies, Pittsfield, Ypsi PD, us, Milan, bunch of them, Ann Arbor, and so they came up $90,000 to divide up for special enforcement for the fiscal year of 2019. So Ypsi Township, the area here, based on the performance of the traffic staff, which we have, Ypsi Township has $46,500 of that money. So the sheriff's office has to put people on the road for those special enforcement times, like your New Year's, March Madness, the your holiday weekends, 4th of July, that type of thing. So they did a real good job, and I thought I'd bring that up.
Thank you.
That's it. And 12's passed.
Yes.
So our people are all going in Ypsi Township to 12-hour shifts starting on January 6th. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Good work on that. Thank you very much.
Madam Chair, I wanted to tell Lieutenant Morocco thank you, and I was reading the department report, and also good victories. Our robberies were down 40%. I was so excited at work, and everyone was like, shut up, Heather. It's motor vehicle thefts, larcenies, and all that, but the only downside was the auto vehicles. Like, we've had almost 300 auto vehicle things, but less than 5% of them are locked, so lock your cars.
Lock your cars.
Lock your cars. But thank you, Lieutenant Morocco.
And thank you. And they just pull on door handles. That's all they do. Mm-hmm. And if your car's open, they're going to take your stuff. It's hard to police. Lock
I think
the car.
It's a crime of opportunity. That's what they call it. Yeah. And, pardon me. So we have a proclamation honoring the 2018 Belleville High School football team who are not here currently, but hopefully they'll arrive. If not, we can still send them all their proclamation. very proud of their achievement. Consent agenda, we have the minutes of the December 4th work session and regular meeting with suggested changes, statements and checks.
Support.
We have a motion, Lovejoy Rowe, support Doe, to approve the minutes, statements, and checks. Are there questions and comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Attorney's report, Mr. Winters?
Actually, speaking to Mr. Morocco, someone did open my car door today. I left it unlocked, but neighbors saw that, but I wasn't too concerned because all I had in there was bills and township files, and so I think they quickly shut the door. But you're right; it does happen during the daytime, so I can nothing lesson well learned. In regards to my report that right now, this is kind of a combination of loose ends. The demolition of Kettering and Thurston is going to commence right now. They have the final asbestos surveys, and I think the OCS upstairs has issued a permit for Kettering. Kettering will go first, followed by Thurston. I was informed that the school/contractor has removed the dedication plaques from those two schools, and it is part of our history. And hopefully they'll find a place to be displayed either at the Township Community Center, again, trying to preserve the Willow Run history that has been somewhat absorbed into the new Ypsilanti Community Schools, but we're going to do what we can to at least maintain that community history, community pride, because that's part of who we are today. Kaiser School, we'll know next week if that property is going to be sold to a church. If it is sold to a church, there's a lot of improvements that have to be made, including fire suppression being installed. So we'll know by next week. If that's not purchased, then it'll go back to the school for repurposing, and we'll sit down with them to discuss that future repurpose. In regards to the Forbes cleaners, we have received confirmation that $500,000 that actually had been appropriated has been released to the MDEQ. They're using those funds for continued investigation. I did get an email late today from Mary Miller saying that the 3 properties they tested for indoor levels of it's called PERC, were not in the danger level, or they were not in a danger zone, but they want to investigate 5 additional properties. And so they're going to continue doing their due diligence to make sure that Forbes cleaners, as well as location, and the residential properties are actually going to be remediated if necessary, and as well as continue with the demolition of Forbes cleaners in January after the new year. In regards to habitat, we were able to get control of the one remaining house on LeMay Avenue that we acquired during the tax foreclosure auction, and that's now been winterized and will be conveyed to Habitat in January. We also have authorized, I believe, or agreed that we're going to remit the sum of $1,500 to Margot to complete the title investigation surrounding the River Grove Townhomes property. This is 75 units on Grove and Bridge Road. Those are in, I believe, the Van Buren School District. And we want to have that property at least sold and developed to complete what was called Phase 2 of the townhome condominium. It's been a very, very popular product over there. And we have 17 acres that came to us by way of a tax foreclosure, so we're going to try to get those properties, those units developed, constructed, and back on, actually it'll be on the township's tax rolls. So a lot of things have happened this year, a lot of very good things have happened. We continue to turn over those rocks to try and get what we can to be of assistance to the township to find non-traditional streams of revenue. Some of those are one-time negotiated payments, but you've been very, very successful as a board in achieving those goals. And I know that without all of you in this board rowing in the same direction, it would not be possible. Starting this past November, myself, Denny, and Angie, or Denny and I, for sure, we started our 40th year of practicing law, actually our 35th year of serving as the township's general counsel. Doesn't seem like it's been that many years. And I know some of those years of service are longer than maybe some of you have been alive, as I'm looking over down there, Heather and Jimmy. But it's been a very, very appreciated opportunity to serve as your counsel. We're very, very proud of the Ypsilanti Township. We believe in the township. The township has always supported us in terms of our legal recommendations. You've had to wade through hundreds, if not thousands, of pages of reports and letters. But again, you're the ones that make it possible to achieve neighborhood stabilization, and you're the ones that allow us to negotiate, for example, to obtain a lump sum payment for a cell tower to pay off bonds, so now you're debt-free in regards to Cedar Farm, and do other things to enhance the stability of the township. You have additional monies coming in now from ACM and for the pilot payment. You have additional funds coming in from the release of the escrow funds from the DTE on top of what we received after forcing them to do a look back, and they discovered they had a shortfall of $175,000. So a lot of very good things have happened to the board. I think we also need to recognize that there's been a lot of, throughout the year, we have a lot of smiles, we have a lot of cries as well, because a lot of things happen to people that we love, be it family members and other people, and I think as long as we can, I'm not going to read the poem, Be Humble, Be Kind this time, but I think that is a good reminder for everybody to be thankful and appreciative, and I know that we are of the Township Board, and we certainly want to be humble, and want to be kind, and want to pass it on to the next person in line. So we thank all of you from our office to the Township Board for your confidence, your support, and all the things you continue to do to make Ypsilanti Township a better place to live.
Thank you, Mr. Winter. We have a request under Attorney's Report to authorize up to $7,500 for easement acquisition from Camelot Apartments for Washtenaw Avenue sidewalk as a part of the Reimagine Washtenaw Sidewalk project, which is budgeted in line item 101-446-000-818-022.
Move to approve.
Motion Wilson, support Eldridge to approve the authorization of funds for the easement, which will be brought back to this board. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Under new business, we have the request to approve the recommendation of the Charter Township of Ypsilanti Liquor Commission to grant a Class C liquor license to, I'm apologizing in advance, Herod Toll and Nathali Savides for their Big Boy restaurant located at 2800 Washtenaw.
So moved.
Support.
There is a motion by Eldridge, supported by Gerald Rowe, to approve the request. There was a there was a lot of discussion in the work session. The owners and the representatives are here as well, and it's a 160-person capacity. The hours of operation will go to 2 a.m., which is currently closes at 10, and the menu will be changing. The themes will also change from Big Boys to have more local themes as they do their improvements and the remodeling. In the packet that was provided by the Liquor Commission, there was financial information to show that you have history as owners of the Tower Inn, 30 years, is that what you said?
Just over 20, he's been in the business for 30 years.
Okay, 20 years, and business for 30. And you also had the financial information in there and the plans for the renovations. It was unanimous recommendation of
Correct.
The Liquor Commission and is now properly before the board. I'm not sure if there's any other questions. I did discuss maintaining the sidewalk in front of the business, and they said, I can't believe you even have to ask that question. So that's a good sign that you're that type of owners. We do want to have a walkable Washtenaw Avenue eventually. We will get it. But,
Madam Chair.
yeah.
Excuse me, I just want to say thank you. I know I wasn't here for the work session, but I'm so excited, and I love going to the Tower Inn, especially happy hour. But thank you so much, and we're excited that you're coming to the township and excited for all the new positions that you're going to open up to for your restaurant. So thank you.
Thank you.
Any other comments from the committee? I know we talked in depth in the work session about it. Pardon me? To do it, yeah. We did have trouble a couple years ago with a request because we were very concerned about the financial commitment to the community. I think your history, like Stan articulated in the work session, and your commitment, your children were Ypsilanti High School graduates, is that correct? So you are truly local people, and you fit the criteria that we laid out previously in order to grant a liquor license. And thank you to the Liquor Commission for their work on it and providing all the necessary information to make a good decision on this. So we have a motion support. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you.
The next item is a request to approve the amended and restated escrow agreement for the hydro station between Ypsilanti Township, the Detroit Edison Company, and J.P. Morgan Chase, contingent upon attorney approval and authorization for the clerk and supervisor to sign.
Move to approve.
Support.
Motion Doe, support Wilson to approve the agreement. Questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 3 is a request to approve the contract with the 14B Court ASME Union for years January 1st, 2018 to December 31st, 2020.
Move to approve.
Motion Wilson, support Lovejoy Road to approve the contract with 14B Court. We discussed this in executive session. It will be part of the packet. It will be. And it's very much in alignment with what was approved as far as increases with salary and wages and the other things that were requested that weren't in their agreement, that they have it locally here.
It's very compatible with the contracts that we negotiated for the Teamsters and the ASME. And we went through some of the few differences, but yes, it's in line with the wages and fringe benefits previously negotiated.
Is this, and it's retroactive?
Well, there's a signing bonus that takes it into effect, and then
The same as we handled the other, okay. So, any questions or comments on that? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. I see some of the members of the great Belleville football team are here. Are there more members coming, do you think? Yeah, we can wait. We'll do it.
GPS doesn't work to get here.
Madam Chair, you want to do it under other business?
We can wait. Yeah, we can wait. As soon as the rest of the team gets here, we'll wait.
We could probably, it took us, we left at like 6:30, and we just got here. So I'm pretty sure that
Are we country? Is that what it is?
it sent us to an apartment complex and tried to send us to the back.
Oh. Well, we're working on better signage, so we'll wait a little while and see if a few more show up, okay? Is that what? Okay, he's ready to go. All right, Clerk Rowe. We'll go back to item 4, which is a proclamation honoring the 2018 Belleville High School football team. Clerk Rowe.
All right, I have a proclamation for the 2018 Belleville High School varsity football team. Whereas the Charter Township Ypsilanti wishes to recognize and congratulate the 2018 Belleville High School varsity football team on their outstanding historical winning season, and whereas the 2018 Belleville High School football team's hard work and dedication resulted in a season of firsts by winning 12 games in a row and winning the first High School Athletic Association Division I District Championship and becoming the first MHSAA Division I regional championships in the Final Four in the history of the Belleville High School football. The history of Belleville High School football. And whereas the 2018 Belleville High School football team achieved a 12-1 record and earned the distinction of becoming the 2018 Kensington Lakes Activities Association's KLAA East Division champions and the 2018 KLAA League champions, and whereas individual awards and honors for the Detroit News Dream Team went to Devontae Dobbs for defensive line and Julian Barnett for defensive back. And for the Detroit News first team went to Damon Payne for defensive line, Jalen Hunt defensive line, and Andrew Selden for defensive back. And for the Detroit News second team went to Marvin Ham as a linebacker. And for the Detroit News honorable mention went to Jalen Williams for ends and Christine Reed, quarterback, and Tyrese Woods, defensive line. And whereas the Detroit News All-West individual recognition went to the first team, Devontae Dobbs, Damon Payne, Christian Reed, Jalen Hunt, Marvin Ham, Julian Barnett, and Andre Selden, and second team, Jalen Williams and Tyrese Woods, and honorable mention, Daryl Johnson, Jacoby Watkins, Deion Selman, Christopher Lunsford, Isaiah Foster, Dylan Zagula, and Ronald Johnson. And whereas the entire 2018 Belleville High School football team coaching staff deserves honor and recognition for the leadership provided for the football team, resulting in a historical season and great success. Now, therefore, be it resolved and proclaimed that the Charter Township Ypsilanti Board of Trustees, on behalf of all of our residents, wishes to applaud, celebrate, and thank the 2018 Belleville High School varsity football coaching staff and the entire football team for their history-making season. Go Belleville Tigers. I would so move the proclamation. You guys got to come on down. All the board, come on down. Let's get a picture with these guys, because we want to put this on our website. And y'all can put it on Instagram or whatever y'all do with it. Okay, congratulations. Who are you? Say the names right? Say the names right?
That's why I come in this way.
Okay, congratulations.
Congratulations. Going safe? Congratulations. Where you going? Oh, you take off.
Okay,
Russell, very much congratulations for the great season. And you're definitely.
Yeah, I got one more. That's one.
You did a great job.
You gotta give that to the coach.
I know, I'll give him all of it. Each one of these guys. They can take their own vote too, right?
And Monica, yeah, you're a graduate of. I am not.
But my kids are graduates, so, yeah. But
I am.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. Did you get us all?
Yeah.
Wired up.
Yep.
Congrats.
We're gonna Snapchat it, Instagram it, all that stuff. You have a lifetime. Thank you, good luck.
You made us proud, very much. Good luck.
Are y'all seniors? You're seniors.
Okay.
How about this right now?
Good work, guys. Keep it up.
Great job.
Those for mom? Are those for mom?
Him? Oh, yeah, she can eat it.
He can't eat that. You're on a diet. Don't be.
Congratulations, thank you.
Yeah, I'm good on.
Okay. All right, the next item on the agenda is request approval of the change order with Weatherseal Home Improvements for the community center roof in the amount of $8,942, which is budgeted.
So move.
Support.
Motion Rowe, support Doe to approve the change order. It is within budget, and I'm so glad we got it completed in 2018. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Number 5 is Resolution 2018-35 for the Township Supervisor's salary.
So move.
Support.
Motion Rowe, support Wilson to approve the salary for the supervisor. We have to do this every year, annual salary.
I just wanted to say, I think on all of the resolutions for salaries, it says bi-monthly, and I believe it should say bi-weekly. Because you don't get paid every 2 months, you get paid every 2 weeks.
I don't know what the language is.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
Is it
should just say
bi-monthly?
bi-weekly.
Javada says it is bi-monthly. Bi-monthly means twice a month?
Yep.
Okay.
That's so strange.
is that the only question you have?
Google agrees, no, I mean, you learn something new every day.
All right, we have a motion support. All in favor?
Aye.
Clerk's salary, Resolution 2018-36.
Move to approve.
Support.
Motion Wilson, support Eldridge to approve the salary of the clerk, which is 3% the same as the unions and the non-union. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The next resolution is 2018-37, which is the treasurer's salary, which is a 3% increase
So
from.
moved.
Support.
Motion Eldridge, support Gerald Rowe. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The next resolution is 2018-38, which is the trustee's salary. It was changed in the packet, and it's the same as last year.
So move.
Support.
Motion Rose, support Doe to approve the trustee's salary. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The next resolution is 2018-39, which is for the confidential employees and for administrative staff.
So move.
Support.
There's a motion to approve the confidential employees administrative staff, which is 3%, the same as all other employees. Are there questions or comment? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The next item is the Resolution 2018-41, which is adoption of the 2019 regular board meeting dates.
Support.
Motion Rose, support Doe. Questions or comment? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. These are all the housekeeping items we have to do. Resolution 2018-42, which is the adoption of Robert's Rules of Order.
Support.
Motion Gerald Rose, support Ross Williams to approve the Robert's Rules of Order. All in, was that not right?
No, Heather said it was her favorite motion, made me laugh.
Oh.
She loves Robert's rules.
We have a motion and support. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 12 is the designation of the depositories for 2019, Resolution 2018-43.
Support.
Motion Rowe, support Doe. It's the same banks as last year. Again, this is an annual requirement. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 13 is a Resolution 2018-44, which is designation of newspaper of circulation.
Support.
Motion Rowe, support Wilson to approve the designation of the newspaper, same as last year. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. There's no other business before the board. We want to wish everyone a safe and happy Christmas and New Year's and holiday season, and, you know, may you continue with good health, and pray for those who don't have good health right now. We had a lot of issues in the township this year. It's been a very hard year for the township family with sicknesses and deaths, and I'm looking forward to 2019, so. Motion to adjourn?
So moved. Support.
Madam Chair, speaking of prayers, I think I just want to, it was announced, that's the only reason I'm saying it. If we could do a prayer also for Councilman Peter Murdoch. It was actually announced at the WCDP meeting that he's sick. He has a health issue.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
He has what? Did you?
Health issue.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thank you. Motion and support to adjourn? Motion Rowe, support Gerald Rowe to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
You what?